Your eyes are getting heavy and you're struggling to focus. These are symptoms many of us suffer from, and it's due to the afternoon slump. And I'm here to tell you there are 3 common cures that I've been using that I hope that you find can help get you through this slump in your day. Okay, so when our energy dumps in the late afternoon, our productivity suffers, our focus suffers, our creativity wanes, and we just aren't showing up as the person that we want to be showing up as. So what can we do about it? I have 3 ideas for you. And the first is a common one. I'm sure you've heard it before. And that is to take a break. It's often counterintuitive to what we want to do. We want to buckle down and just push through and work through that slump in our day. But in reality, what your body needs is just a restart. You need to get up from your desk, maybe stretch. You maybe need to take a little break from your work so your subconscious can kind of work on whatever problems you're working on, or just have some time to relax and renew and refresh. Taking a break can also clear your mind and reset your energy levels. So I have a hack for you guys. The way that I force myself to take breaks is actually it's like a 3-for-1. It is a diffuser that I keep in my office, and I dump this mix of doTERRA oils in there. And I talk about how I like to set up my environment for focus. That blend of essential oils is excellent and it cues my mind to focus, but also the diffuser has a 1-hour timer on it. So when I start my work session, I click that little button to start the timer, and then it beeps, it goes off after an hour. And that is my cue to get up and take a break. Now I'm going to be honest. Do I do it all the time? No. But I know that I'm going to pay the consequence, especially in that late afternoon, if I'm not regularly getting up and taking breaks. So when I hear it go off after lunch, when I'm feeling a little bit more sluggish, that's a good reason why I should take that time out and take that break. I will put a link to my diffuser down in the comments section if you guys want to grab one for yourselves. Okay, tip number 2 is if taking breaks is not enough, perhaps what you need to get over the afternoon slump is a change of environment. Many of us work from our homes, so we're kind of in the same space hour after hour after hour. So depending on the type of work that you're doing, maybe all you need is a change of scenery. I know for me, when I'm brainstorming ideas for these videos or vlog posts, I like to go to an environment that is much more stimulating. So maybe a Starbucks or sitting outside at a park. Maybe just changing your environment or breaking out of your normal routine. Maybe you usually create content in the afternoon. And that's when you're hitting that slump and you're at that low energy level. And instead you can change that to do your content creation earlier in the day and then schedule some meetings, some one-on-one client calls. So you're having human interactions later in the afternoon that will give you that spike in energy. Another idea, if you work in a quiet environment and you're not able to actually physically change locations, try a little bit of music or some background noise to help change that environment in your head. Maybe that's what you need, is just some energizing music to fuel your afternoon. And tip number 3 is to fuel your body. Often that dip in the afternoon is related to just having finished our lunch and a dip in blood sugar. So after a while, maybe what you need is a snack, but it has to be a well-balanced snack. You don't want to go and run and grab the box of Junior Mints because that's going to head you into a sugar crash. So I like to grab just a handful of nuts. If you can mix it with a complex carbohydrate, that's even better. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Drinking plenty of water throughout the day can help you stay alert and focused. Plus, it's also going to make you take those breaks because you're going to have to take frequent trips to the bathroom. This conversation wouldn't be complete without noting the effects of our sleep on our energy throughout the day and how that could drive an afternoon slump. So simply paying attention to your sleep hygiene, like your time that you're going to bed, if you're going to bed on a consistent time every night, if you have a routine to kind of shut down your day, making sure that you have the right temperature and, eliminating lights and exposures to screens before bedtime, all of that can have an effect on your sleep and in the end affect your afternoon slump later in the day. Our bodies are dictated by the circadian rhythm, and we have to pay attention to light. Getting light exposure can be really, really helpful. So on those breaks, if you go outside and expose yourself to the sunlight, that can really help change your energy levels in the late afternoon. We talked about taking a break, we talked about changing your environment, and we talked about fueling your body with healthy foods to get over that afternoon slump. Let me know, is the afternoon slump something you deal with, and how have you been able to get through it? Once you're able to get through it, then we can talk more about being consistent with whatever you're working on. And I did a whole video about consistency, being consistent and staying consistent, and I'll see you over there. Make it a great day.